Baboons are mainly distributed in the arid regions of Africa and Arabia. In these harsh environments, survival is a daily battle. They frequently encounter formidable predators like lions and leopards. Crocodiles and ruthless African wild dogs also stalk them constantly. Let's see how these clever primates respond to such terrifying threats. Here are 15 intense and terrifying moments experienced by baboons in the wild. Baboons are most vulnerable to predator attacks when they separate from the troop. Without the protection of the group, a lone baboon is an easy target. Here, a single baboon desperately climbed a tree to escape a lion's ambush. Even when cornered by the king of beasts, this primate shows no fear. It aggressively bares its sharp claws and fangs directly at the lion's face. But in a split second, disaster strikes as it loses its grip. The baboon falls from the branches and ends up right in front of the predator. The lion leaps forward with incredible speed, catching the baboon instantly. This reckless defensive move turned the baboon into a predator's prey. In another heartbreaking scene, a mother baboon and her infant are spotted. They are being relentlessly chased across the savannah by a hungry lioness. Will her agility and motherly instinct manage to save them in the end? Unfortunately, the power of the heavy predator is just too overwhelming. The lioness overpowers both the mother and her infant in a flash. Lions always use their overwhelming speed and coordination to hunt baboons. But the primates have evolved their own chaotic defense mechanisms. The hunt seemed successful, but a dominant male suddenly rushed out. He put his own life on the line to boldly block the predator's path. Startled by the raw aggression, the lion was fiercely chased away. Now, let's look at the next tragedy unfolding high up in the canopy. One clever lion corners a baboon, trapping it on a thin branch. It works in perfect collaboration with another lion waiting anxiously below. The baboon leaps desperately to escape, but the trap is already set. The lions efficiently share the spoils of this highly coordinated hunt. Thanks to their elite tree climbing skills, baboons usually have an edge. They have survived numerous life and death trials by staying high up. However, this time, they met a rival that can match their climbing ability. Since the chosen tree wasn't tall enough, this baboon is in grave danger. A predator that spotted the movement from afar begins to close in. The baboon quickly realized the danger, but it was already too late. It simply cannot escape the swift clutches of this agile big cat. The predator drags the heavy prey to a higher, safer place to consume it. Other members of the pride spot the kill and approach to demand a share. Moving on, we see a leopard silently targeting a baboon feeding on the ground. The ultimate stealth hunter finally makes its explosive move, but the baboon counters furiously, leaving the leopard hanging in midair. The leopard desperately tries to claw its way up, but the baboon gives no quarter. Losing its balance and strength, the leopard falls hard and flees the scene. Later, a leopard went down to the peaceful lakeside to drink some water. It never dreamed that a large troop of baboons would be gathered there. As the alpha baboons showed immediate signs of a brutal counterattack, the solitary leopard quickly turned around and fled into the thick brush. In this shocking clip, two leopards are seen ambushing a lone baboon. However, greed gets the best of them, and the two cats start fighting each other. Because of their loud brawling, they are easily spotted by the entire troop. The baboons rush out all at once, violently lunging at the spotted intruders. But leopards are smart. They wait for the baboons to lower their guard. With a few swift, silent movements, a leopard successfully captures a juvenile. A fierce, chaotic struggle begins as the troop tries to save the infant. An adult baboon ambushes the leopard from behind, startling it into dropping the prey. Young baboons are physically weak and are easily caught by apex predators. While trees are considered a safe haven, facing a leopard there is a nightmare. Using its incredible vertical leap, the leopard corners the baboon on a branch. As both fall, it ultimately turns into a brutal fight to the death on the ground. Now, watch this interaction in the scorching heat of the African savanna. A thirsty cheetah needs water, but the local waterhole is occupied. This specific water source is the heavily guarded habitat of baboons. The baboons are clearly annoyed by the feline's presence and begin to bark loudly. The cheetah chooses peace over conflict and leaves, avoiding the baboon's gaze. Next up, a baboon falls right into a tactical trap set by African wild dogs. As the baboon suddenly appears, the highly coordinated pack surrounds it. These dogs pursue their prey relentlessly, even risking serious injuries. The baboon swiftly leaps up a nearby tree to escape the deadly snapping jaws. The standoff between baboons and wild dogs becomes increasingly tense. 3 adult baboons in the pack confront each other right in the open road. While the dogs outnumber them, the baboons show remarkable tactical discipline. Instead of running away, they aggressively launch a well-timed countercharge. But baboons aren't just defensive, They are also cunning, opportunistic hunters. While foraging for food, they discover a hidden newborn deer in the grass. The protective mother deer immediately steps in to fiercely face the predators. However, the baboons use their high intelligence to solve this problem. They lure the mother away, steal the fawn, and retreat into the trees. In this highly unusual footage, a baboon is seen holding a tiny lion cub. Holding the cub carefully, the baboon gracefully leaps from tree to tree. Surprisingly, it doesn't harm the cub, but treats it almost like its own. This rare display of complex behavior showcases the deep mysteries of nature. Aside from large predators, baboons also face intense territorial conflicts. They often clash with chimpanzees, who have a brutal sense of territory. In the wild, delicious food and prime land always come with deadly risks. Every single day, these creatures must fight with everything to survive. Their resilience makes them one of the most successful primates on Earth. Thank you for watching these thrilling and raw moments of wildlife survival. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more fascinating nature content. Leave a comment down below, and we will see you in the next video. Goodbye.